Well, as we speak, work is being done to prevent power outages during this weekend's round of winter weather.
WCNC Charlotte's Walker Lawson joining us live now from West Charlotte. And Walker, you spoke with a couple of energy companies getting ready. What are they watching closest?
Yeah, well, as Brad's mentioned, this is not going to be an ice event. So Duke Energy and Blue Ridge Energy said, thankfully, that is not the case because ice events are typically more dangerous for power lines and for crews to respond. So as this being a snow event, they're not too worried about that. But what they are concerned about are the strong winds that are going to come with this system, as well as the temperatures that are expected to plunge with the storm as well.
Every storm is unique, and every storm requires its own response.
Jeff Brooks with Duke Energy says this storm comes with added challenges, coming so soon after last weekend's ice.
First of all, there could have been weakening to tree limbs or damage to tree limbs that could potentially come down with another winter storm right behind it. We don't have time too much between each storm to go in and survey the entire system. So that's always the potential you could see. The other thing is we used a lot of supplies in the past weekend, so we have to make sure that we're restocking all of our operation centers, that we're checking our inventories and getting that done. And then the third is fatigue. Our crews were on 16-hour days. Many of them began their prep before the actual storm hit.
Up in the foothills and mountains, Jacob Puckett with Blue Ridge Energy says they're not only watching for the snow.
What we're looking for after the storm are the strong winds on the backside. So that could push some trees over. So obviously making sure chainsaws are ready, trucks are ready to go in the snow.
He says stay home even if you feel comfortable driving in snow so crews can get work done.
In snow events, the ironic thing is a lot of times the outages don't occur from things actually happening with the power lines or the trees, anything weighing them down. It actually happens from traffic accidents where people are going too fast and slide into a pole.
Again, so stay home if you can. Now, Blue Ridge Energy recommends, again, checking for drafts as temperatures are expected to drop, again, using weather stripping or using blankets. They also say if you plan to use space heaters, to make sure that they are close together and not spread out through the home. They also say make sure you layer up, to wear multiple layers so you can drop the thermostat a little bit to a more comfortable temperature. Reporting in West Charlotte, Walker Lawson, WCNC Charlotte.